I was sitting here and I was talking about being disillusioned with Twitter and the people I spoke with on there, but now I kind of had an epiphany after having that recording screwed up by someone that called me that everyone is just wasting everything. Um, you have these people that call themselves being part of the crowd that likes what's going on right now. With the 76% of people living paycheck to paycheck, and they tell you be complacent in this work, whatever, yada yada yada. Um, and look, these businesses could give more money to their workers, but they just want to waste the people's time and save themselves more cash. And the people who defend these crappy policies could learn this stuff or otherwise change their views if they want to, but they just want to waste your time. And look, I really respect those who like leave some stupid comment then just don't respond anymore, because at least then they're not trying to present the false idea that if you speak to me I'll change, or I'll listen to what you have to say and then think about it logically. No, these people are just walking into this already convinced of whatever, so why even try or bother with doing anything to influence their opinion? And I've since stopped trying to do that because I realized the ineffectiveness of it. You'll have so many people on these websites that'll go, "Oh, I appreciate that you were able to have a civil conversation with me despite our differences." I don't appreciate you at all. I think you're an idiot who is voting for genocides, the continued disarray of the American people. And think of how dumb this is. They tell you, "Oh, just you can have a better thing in life. Just go to school." So then you get out of you get out of middle school, high school, you go to college, you go there, get into some top university. You can't afford it, and they tell you to go and get a bunch of grants or loans until you're in debt, and they tell you just get over it. Like they don't understand how their own system screws itself in the butt. That you're literally telling me go out and get what you need, and then when it's unaffordable, you call my strategy of actually getting the grades to even get to where that stuff was stupid, but then tell me that it's okay to have a system where people who have the intellectual capacity to even get as far as I did should just be hung out to dry because they don't have the money. But every last bit of it is just a waste. These people that these neoliberals that so over here and go, "Oh, Obama was so great and so wonderful, and we weren't bombing 7 countries, and he didn't sign the NDAA, and we didn't have 63% of Americans unable to afford $1,000 emergency, and the jobs didn't pay crumbs." All of them, they sit here and they worship this man and act as if Trump is the worst thing that ever happened to the world. Um, because they've been fed that by the mainstream media. And if you present to them where the policies are the same, where things have literally kept going, no matter who was in office, they just shush it up. They tell you no, that's not going on. And again, if they wanted to, you could sit them down, you could show them facts of what is stayed the same, but they will either ignore those facts, they will reject those facts because they are wasting their intellect. It's just this entire thing, the whole process and system is based around wasting something. That 700 billion military budget. Imagine how many people could have gone through college with that. Imagine how many countries we wouldn't have to worry about being terrorists if we stopped bombing them. But they won't do it because they want to waste the money so that the defense contractors can get their due and everybody else over here can just keep struggling. And again, if you are someone, and think how dumb this is. These conservative pricks tell you, "Oh, you 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 just want a handout and you need to work for what you want." Like, dingbat, these people, you have 43% of the homeless working and still living, still nowhere to live except the street. That's how dumb all of it is. And again, all of this stuff is just people wasting your time. They're not. You know what I encourage? Get you about maybe 6, 7 people, and again, ones that will actually look at stuff objectively and not go into this with that partisan nonsense about, "Oh, my team is great, the other team is bad." Sit them down, talk to them, and just ignore everybody else. Um, don't have any conversations. Don't try to change anyone's mind because you will go crazy with this stuff. Because your logical mind will say, why are these people so reluctant to accept facts about someone that they call themselves wanting to vote for and liking and yada yada yada, and you'll know that it's because they're in a different plane. That's why it's the Twilight Zone. They're purposely setting it up to waste their intelligence, waste your time, and waste their votes on policies that are designed to waste a satisfactory life that a lot of people could have if they were given the chance to do something beyond what they are. That's why you have all these morons who, and look, I may come off as some bastion of, oh, the poor people did nothing wrong, but you do have people who will go and, waste their stuff on whatever. Um, and sometimes those people have children that, would like to turn to the government to have their back when their parents don't. But they get screwed over and told to jump off a cliff too by these conservatives. So, cycle keeps going. People don't care. It's all a waste of time. Um, And again, it isn't if you have people that actually will listen, but that number is just through there. Thank you.